Today we're working on the 2015 Nissan Murano. We're going to be taking the damaged front bumper cover off and replacing it with a remanufactured, pre-painted bumper cover that came folded up, believe it or not, and unfolded perfectly with no damage to the paint whatsoever. After sitting in the sun, you can see it unfolded. There's no kinks, no damage to the paint. What I have to do is transfer all this stuff over. The trim pieces here, these pieces, the lip, fog lights, but this doesn't have fog lights, so we'll be replacing it with these. And you can see the damage that we have here from a light impact made this bumper virtually unusable. So first, you want to remove these plastic body pins. These guys. You got a body pin here, a body pin here. These come out easily. They'll look like this. What you want to do, slip this in like this and then pop it up like that, and that pulls this tongue out of the center here and lets it collapse, and then it pops right out. Now there's two screws here, and I believe there's a screw at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the steering wheel so this moves in so I can get access to those. Okay, you've got two, let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these clips that go into the bumper, and then you've got 2 of these pushing clips. And after that you've got slide clips. So you want to take the rest of this, after you remove the screws and the body clips, and just slide it back, just like that. And you can see here why you slide. And they just, those pins, these pins remain in, and when you put it back on, you do it in the reverse. You put this up, put it in place a little bit below, and then you slide it back on. That's how you get it back on. And then you just push the front remaining push-in pins in. Be careful not to break these. Because if you do, you got to order new ones, and I'm not sure if you can get them on the interwebs from the usual suspects. You might have to go to Nissan, and it's never cheap. So you got this screw here, that's got to come out in order to get the bumper off. One on each side. Now these ones are silver, so it's easy to remember which hole these go into. Also, you've got these body clips for the top of the grill. So you take all the body clips off that you can see, except for the one for this. The window washer sleeve. Leave that one on. To make it easier, you can just start with all the ones that pertain to this top tray here. And then from there you can see which ones need to come off. Now you're going to break some of these so you can get more of these clips online. Your Amazon or other sellers, you can buy a whole kit for pretty cheap. If you go to Amazon, if you go to Nissan parts deal, you're going to pay more because they sell factory Nissan parts. And then on the very ends of the grill, you've got these clips that connect the grill to the headlight housing. Okay, now what you want to do is disconnect this. Just press in on this and it'll pull right apart. Use your body tool. Just come under these. Pop them out like that. So you just got to hunt down all the clips that hold this on. Don't yank it. If it doesn't come, you've missed a clip. Now this comes in two parts. You got your driver's side and you got your passenger side. You got your overflow tank hose here. Shoot. Okay, if I got all of the pieces off, it'll come right out. Now, because I don't really need to take this hose off, you can use pliers to take the overflow hose off of the radiator. I'm just going to move this up here because I don't really want to take that off. It doesn't need to come off. Okay, I'm standing in the way. My arm's in the way of the light, but you can see these clips here. You've got to push them in. You got to get a couple started first. So I recommend going down the line and seeing which ones push in and stay. And then go to the next one as soon as you get one to stay. Once you push it out a little bit. That one's broken off down there. This one's broken too. I'm going to glue these broken ones back on. And up here, I don't know if you can see it, right there is another clip. I'll show you how to get that off. So this is on the far passenger side. So you just squeeze that in and push it out like that. See? You got one on the other side too. You want to be gentle with these because, I mean, this grill is not terribly expensive, but who wants to replace it if you don't have to? Okay.
I had to go double check these. These slid back in. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and pop these out. Double checking them. Yeah, they all pop back into place when I was taking the top ones off. Now there is a body push clip. You can see it. Get my camera on it. You see the end of it there? That connects the drill to the body as well, so you want to get that off. I'm gonna have to do this without the camera. Okay, so I move this aside, and you can see the hole that this goes into right down here, and that's the clip that came out. It's got one on the other side too, and then we're done. However, this one looks like it's been damaged. Yeah, that's broken. So I don't have to take that one off. I'll have to find the part and see if I can glue it. Okay, just one note. On that very far end one where there was a body clip that went straight down, underneath that is this last little push pin. Now don't break that off. I noticed, I found it, I couldn't see it. I found it when I tried to remove this, and it wasn't, the grill wasn't coming off. It was hung up on this corner, so I felt underneath there, sure enough, found that. So that's how it looks like, and you can see it's broken there, broken here, and there, and there. So I'm gonna have to take a few of these things off and see if I can glue them. I'll have to cut this screw out and that screw, but the rest of this is coming out pretty well. I just got to do it all on the other side. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to turn off camera and do the other side exactly like I just did, and I'll be back to you. Okay, so you can see this front pan. There's the engine there. The bumper goes and is connected to this, so these screws have to come off. These are 10 millimeters, so I'm going to go at those right now and see how easy they are. In case you're wondering, I jacked up the front of the Murano. You can see I've got it on a jack stand there. It's the only way I'm getting underneath to work on it. Okay, I'm keeping all of these bolts in a separate baggie so I can have them tagged for the bottom of the car. That way I don't mix up the top from the bottom and misplace them. Okay, I got to get the bottom grill off, this off, these covers where fog lights go, and the lip spoiler, and I got to transfer them all. See if you can see me. Got to transfer them all onto the new bumper. So I'm going to turn this thing upside down after I pop this tow hook. And that's all there is to that. Just pops right out. This goes in the new bumper.